Exercise number 3.6, second bit, second question. 2 women and 5 men can together finish an embroidery work in 4 days, while 3 women and 6 men can finish it in 3 days. Find the time taken by one woman alone to finish the work, and also that time taken by one man alone. So now the work is embroidery work given to some people. If you give the work to 2 women and 5 men, they are completing the work in 4 days, and the same embroidery work if you are giving to 3 women and 6 men, and the work will be finished in 3 days. They are asking us to find out one woman. If you give the same work to only one woman, how many days she will take to finish the work, and also one man alone, how many days the person will take to finish the work. So here 2 things asked. Find the time taken by one woman alone. The time taken by one woman alone will be one quantity, and the time taken by one man alone is another quantity. 2 things are asked, so that is why let the time taken by one woman alone is equal to x days, and the time taken by one man alone is equal to y days. We will assume like this. Now one woman's one day work we have to take. Actually, when we are solving man days problem, we have to go with the one day work only. One woman's one day work will be 1 by x. In what way? For example, is taking 4 days. A is taking 4 days to finish the work. So if 4 days means in one day how much he will take? See, in 2 days, in 4 days total work will be finished. If you give 4 days, total work will be finished. In 2 days, half work will be finished. In 2 days, half work. In 2 days, half work. In what way we are getting? So 1 day work is 1/4 portion will be finished. 2 days is 2 times of 1/4. So 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4 in 2 days. So that will be 2 by 4. That is 2 1 10 2 times. So that is why 2 days work will be 1 by 2. 3 days work will be 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4. That is 3 by 4. So 1 day, if A is completing the work in 4 days, in 1 day he will finish 1 by 4. In 2 days, 2 by 4. 3 days, 3 by 4. 4 days, 4 by 4. 4 days, 4 by 4 means that is 1 only. 1 is refers to work is completed. So that if a person is completing the work in 4 days, the 1 day work of that person is 1 by 4. If the person is working in 5 days to finish the work, he is taking 5 days, then it will be 1 day work will be 1 by 5. Same way, if one woman is taking x days, so one woman's 1 day work will be 1 by x. One man's man is taking y days. One man's 1 day work will be 1 by y. Coming to the question, 2 women and 5 men can together finish the work in 4 days. So that only we are writing 2 women. So 2 women and 5 men are completing the work in 4 days. That means 2 will be 2 only. So 2 women. So 2 women's 1 day work. 1 woman 1 day work is 1 by x. 2 women's 1 day work is 2 into 1 by x plus y man. 5 men is there. 1 man 1 day work is 1 by y. 5 men 1 day work is 5 into 1 by y. And this is, they are taking all together, they are taking 4 days, but we are dealing with the 1 day work. If the work is completed in 4 days, in 1 day it will be 1 by 4. Say this one as first equation. 2 into 1 by x plus 5 into 1 by y equal to 1 by 4. Go to the second condition of the question. In second condition, 3 women, 6 men can finish the work in 3 days. So 3 women, 6 men can finish the work in 3 days. 3 women's 1 day work. 3 into women. 1 woman 1 day work is 1 by x. So that is why 3 into 1 by x plus 6 men. 6 man 1 day work. 6 men 1 day work is 6 into 1 man 1 day work is 1 by y. 2 men 1 by work is 2 into 1 by y. 6 men 1 day work will be 6 into 1 by y. 6 into 1 by y, and that too they are finishing the work in 3 days. So 1 day work, we are talking about only 1 day work of 3 women and 6 women. So Altogether here also totally 3 days, then 1 day work will be 1 by 3. Say this one as second equation. Now it is looking like our first question of first bit, that is 1 by x, 1 by y. Here you observe 1 by x is repeating, 1 by y is repeating, so you can assume. And moreover, these two are not linear equation. We have to convert them to linear equation by assuming 1 by x as some quantity, 1 by y as another quantity. Let 1 by x is equal to p and 1 by y is equal to q. Now the equation 1 will become as 2 into, instead of 1 by x you have to write p. 2 into p is 2p, plus instead of 1 by y you can take q. So 5 into q, 5q is equal to 1 by 4. Next equation, 3 into 1 by x, 3 into p, plus 6 into q is equal to 1 by 3. Say this one as third equation and fourth equation. Now we have to solve these two equations. Observe here, p coefficient is 2, p coefficient is 3, not same. Q coefficient is 5 and here q coefficient is 6. These are also not same. Either you have to equate p coefficient to eliminate p. If you wanted to eliminate q, you have to equate the q coefficient. Here it is very easy. These are bigger numbers, so it is better to equate the p coefficient. To equate the p coefficient, what you need to do? Here 2 is there, 3 is there. 2, 3 LCM will be 6. If you wanted to get 6 here, what you need to do? This entire equation is multiplied with the 3. If you wanted to get 6 here, this entire equation is multiplied with the 2. So that is the concept we have to learn. First equation is multiplied with 3. So second equation is multiplied with 2. So what you are going to get? 3 into 2p. 3 into 2p is 6p, plus 3 into 5q is 15q is equal to 3 into 1, 3 by 4. So that is the third equation will become as 6p plus 15q equal to 3 by 4. Then fourth equation, 2 into 3p is 6p plus 2 into 6q is 12q is equal to 2 into 1, 2 by 3. 6p plus 12q, 6p plus 12q is equals to 2 by 3. Now observe here, this is also 6p, this is also 6p. By adding, you cannot cancel them. So that is why what you need to do, you have to subtract. So 6p minus, when you are subtracting, sign change will be there. These all are positive numbers, so it will be negative. This positive will become as negative. This positive will become as negative. After changing the signs, what you need to do, you have to mind only new symbol. 6p minus 6p is 0. 15q minus 12q is 3q. 3 by 4 minus 2 by 3. 3 by 4 minus 2 by 3. Fractions in between minus symbol is there. LCM of denominators 4 and 3. LCM will be 12. 4 converted as 12 means into 3. This also into 3. 3 into 3 will be 9. Minus will be minus. 3 converted as 12 into 4. This also into 4. 3 into 4 will give 12. So if this is multiplied with 4 and this number also multiplied with 4, 2 into 4 will be 8. 9 minus 8 is 1 by 12. So the simplification of this one is 1 by 12. You need to find out only q value. So 3 is multiplying, it will goes to the side, it will divide, and already in the denominator 12 is there. So it will 3 is multiplied with this 12. 3 into 12 will be 36. Q is equal to 1 by 36. So I am writing one more step here. 1 by 12 into this 3 will be multiplied with this 12. So 12 into 3, that is 36. Now what you need to find? P value. After getting q value as 1 by 36, you can substitute either in third equation or in fourth equation. Put q equal to 36 in equation number 4. What is equation number 4? Here you got it as 3p plus 6q equal to 1 by 3. That is fourth equation. I am writing here 3p plus 6q is equal to 1 by 3. So wherever q is there, 1 by 36 you have to write. Here you have to write 1 by 36. So 3p will be same, plus 6 into 1 by 36 is equal to 1 by 3. 6 one time, 6 times. So 1 into 1, 1 by 6. 3p plus 1 by 6 is equal to 1 by 3 only. Now you need to find only p value. So plus 1 by 6 you transpose to RHS, it will become as minus 1 by 6. 3p is equal to, again 3, 6 LCM will be 6. 3 converted as 6 means into 2. If this is multiplied with this 2, then only it will become as 6. This also multiplied with 2. So 6 become as 6 means no change. So that is why no change in this. So minus 1. 2 minus 1 will be 1 by 6. 3p equal to 1 by 6. From this you can write p is equal to 1 by 6 only. 3 is multiplying, it will goes to the side, it will divides. Already in the denominator 6 is there, so it will, once after going to the denominator place, it will be multiplied with the 6. 6 into 3 will be 18. So 1 will be in the numerator. P value is 1 by 18. Our intention is to find out x and y value, but not p and q. By using p and q, you can find out x and y value. What you assumed here? Here you assumed in this line 1 by x as p and 1 by y as q. That only we will think now. But 1 by x equal to p, but 1 by x equal to p and 1 by y equal to q. We are taking p value, how much you got? 1 by 18. So here instead of p you can write 1 by 18. Q value, how much you got here? Q value is 1 by 36. Q value is 1 by 36. So you can write, instead of 1 by y equal to q, instead of q you can write 1 by 36. Our intention is to find out only x and y, but not 1 by x, but not 1 by y. So x into 1 will be x, 18 into 1 will be 18, x equal to 18, and y into 1 will be y, 36 into 1 will be 36. So x equal to 18, y equal to 36. What is x and what is y? What you assumed here? Let us see. What you assume? What is x? The time taken by one woman alone is x, one man alone is y. That only we are going to find. Already we found here. We will write the conclusion lines. One woman alone can finish the embroidery work in x days you assumed. Here x is nothing but 18. So in 18 days. One man alone, you assumed it as y. So one man alone can finish the embroidery work in how many days? 36 days. So this is the end of the solution.